Steven, frustrating and disappointing today.
Yeah, both of those, as I said to the group there after the game, that we live in a world where we see the Premiership and we see them analysing games and talking about the tactical elements of the game all the time. And I reminded our group that in League Two, yeah, the tactics are important to a degree, but winning your personal battles, winning your one-to-ones, winning your tackles, earning the right here to play football is the most important component. And unfortunately today we didn't manage to do that. Physically we weren't quite strong enough. We didn't stand up to their size and physicality particularly well today. And that was a real learning curve for some of our players.
What was the cause of that? Because I saw you working hard on that during the week with the players on the physical aspect that they were going to come up against.
Yeah, we obviously are working hard towards it and trying to stop and nullify what they have and the threats that they possess. But we're not the biggest of sides at this moment in time. We're lacking a bit of size and we're lacking also a little bit of steel in the team. We've not got a lot of leaders in the team at this moment in time, and I think we desperately need that. So these are two aspects that obviously hurt us today. So disappointing, very disappointing. And a real learning curve, as I've said, for many of our younger players.
I know you've been speaking to the lads about conceding from set pieces. That'll again be something that'll annoy you today.
Yeah, again another two moments. Again the goal in the early part of the second half came from a direct corner. Again, not picking up. We go man to man, responsibility of a player, and they must take that responsibility on. And then the second one comes again from a set play, comes out, second phase, and we give the penalty away. So again, two moments from set plays we have to do better, and it's a real Achilles heel for us that at this moment in time. Part of that is that I don't think we're carrying a great deal of strength and physical presence in these areas, and it's something that we definitely need to improve on.
Don't want to look for excuses for you, but when you're missing Devitt and the two who on top of what you're already missing, it's never going to be easy.
No, it's not. Listen, if you'd seen me at half time you wouldn't think this, but I'm very philosophical at this moment in time. I understand the weaknesses of us, I understand our deficiencies, and we can only work really hard to try and eradicate them, and we'll continue to do that. We'll go in this week, we'll work, but also the players have to take that responsibility onto the field and understand that they have to carry out their jobs and responsibilities at these key moments.
Frustrating for the fans because we've got some really attack-minded players there, but we didn't really get ourselves going as an attacking force.
No, I didn't think. I thought that we never managed to carve out the opportunities that we really hoped. We went for quite an attacking team, a team that I thought would cause them problems. But their strength at times never allowed us to build any type of sustained attack. So really disappointed. As I've said, but there's many aspects that I understand, and that it's difficult to improve on because some of them are down to physical presence of the players.
But having said that, the players have done it for us in previous games. Can they dig it out again in these last four?
Well, hopefully. We now are 4 points away. I think it's now going to be difficult, but we can't give up hope. We've got 4 games, 4 cup finals, and we certainly have to believe that we can still sneak in there.
Is that the message with the gap being 4 points? Don't give it up. It's still there.
Of course it is. We've got 4 games. If you take the 12 points from the 4 games, I think we can sneak in there. I know there'll be disappointment today, but we have to put that behind us and ensure that we're ready come this Friday.
Players has to step up today. Is that the learning curve that you're talking about?
Yeah, understanding that when you play in League Two, that you do not win any games if you cannot handle the physical aspects of the game, the basics of the game, and we didn't do the basics well enough today.
Kelvin and Jamie, what is it that's wrong with them, and how long we're likely to be missing the two of them?
Now, Dev's going to be, probably 2 weeks, hamstring injury, and Kelvin, we're still unsure. He's got a problem with his ankle, so we don't know if he'll make Friday or not. We'll see how he progresses this week. But you know, it was a real blow to lose him, because he would have brought a little bit of steel to the team today. But that's football, and that's something we just have to deal with.
You skirted over it earlier, Stephen, but does it make the job that much more difficult when these key players are missing?
Of course it makes it more difficult. You know, I'm not looking for excuses, but of course it does. You know, you can see the physical size of our team today. We're not the biggest team, and in the end, you know, I think that was a significant factor in the game. So, you know, that's just where we are at this moment in time. But it doesn't mean that we give up hope. It means that we have to keep working hard, keep believing, and keep trying to do the things to ensure that we get some points between now and the end of the season.